What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Brian. This is my brother Cam.
Yo.
And we are Team Redmon, and boy, do we have a fun video for you guys today. In a very recent video, I would assume it's my last video, but I'm not positive on that. We got our first set of cards back from PSA and got to see what those grades were. And if you didn't see the video, it was insane. Check it out. But needless to say, we were very happy.
Oh, so satisfied. I mean, it basically went perfect.
Almost.
Perfect 10 out of 10, you know?
It was a
Wink.
9 out of 10. Well, actually, no, it was a 7 out of 8.
It was great. It was awesome. And it was so fun. Oh, my Lord.
It was a very exciting thing. We both agree it's probably been one of our favorite things we've got to do with Pokemon. Like, opening packs, don't get me wrong, is so great, but we do it so much now that anything that's different, but still, like, that rarity aspect is so exciting. And these are cards that we've actually pulled ourselves, and it's our first time getting them sent back. So the first time we did this, I'm going to show you guys actually right now. These were some of the cards that we got back. Here are some of the cards we got, and you can go and watch us. This is not all of them, so if you want to see everything we got back, excluding this Charizard, I did buy that. These are all cards that came back, and as you can tell, we put up only Gem Mint 10s today. Why, Cam?
For good luck. No.
Manifest some more 10s.
Only 10s, yeah. If we were to put up a different number, it's like asking for not a 10.
That's right.
Couldn't do that.
So how we're gonna do this is we're gonna open up this bad boy with our new cards in it. We have some really exciting cards. I'm actually not gonna tell you what they are. It'll be a fun surprise.
That is true.
And we're gonna do a little bit of guess that grade. So we'll hide the score. We'll take a look, take a guess of what we think it is, and see who does better at guessing grades. Hopefully get some good grades. And yeah, I can't even do any more talking. If you're new and you like these type of videos, please subscribe. It's free. Leave a like at 500 subs if we're not there already.
Pretty close.
We're opening up a base set pack for ourselves and giving away a Shining Fates ETB to one of you guys. All you gotta do is like the video, subscribe, and comment down below. All that being said, PSA package number 2. So we're gonna put this over on the side. Also make sure not to show our address because we love you guys, but you know, safety first, then teamwork. All right, so here's just what it looks like from the top end. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 cards that we're gonna be dealing with today. So we're gonna just take this out, and then it does come with a few miscellaneous stuff, I'm sure, like this happened last time. Pretty cool. I think what we're gonna do here is we're gonna pull them out, and depending on the card, decide if we want to do that one or not. So here's our first card. Looking at the back of this card, it looks very good.
Yeah, very good centering. Maybe a notch.
I see that, a tiny,
but definitely
or even up there.
That would change.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident about this first card.
I feel like I have an idea what the card is. This looks so good that I'm feeling pretty good about what card this is. I'm not going to say it until it shows.
Okay, ready? Here we go. Oh,
okay.
That's not what I thought.
Interesting. I thought it was going to be a Champion's Path Charizard.
And I think this is a good card to start on. Are you good to show this?
This is a good one because this was one when I sent, I didn't really know what it'd get, but...
Here's the Charizard. You know, from the back, it's actually more centered than I remember. The front
is a little left heavy.
So this is close.
Dude, but it's close to the point where I'm like, that's not that bad. And because I didn't see really many white dots already, I feel like this could be a 10.
This is hard because last time we did well and we started guessing high after our first one, but the first one is always nervous.
Yeah, that is true. You need to see your first grade because it tells you.
All right, so what are you going to guess here?
I'm going to say 10. I mean, it's so minimal, this off-centering, and the back was very clean.
Guys, this would be a huge hitter. The 10 and the 9 in this is night and day.
You guys know Charizard.
Right now, let us know in the comments. What do you think it is? I'm going to go 10. Let's manifest positivity, guys. Our first of 7 PSA cards from this next submission has got...
No!
There it is. Our first one wrong. A mint 9. You know, they're harder grading on the more valuable cards.
Honestly I was gonna say the same thing. Had this been the Lugia one from the previous video, it would have been a 10. I feel like that's a thing because I know it's worth more money.
So let's take a look here.
That's what I was gonna say. It's good to compare because this is the exact same card. The centering on this is a little strong, right? But it is a little better, I feel like.
So hard to tell, man. You know, I see a little spark up there. Again, the one thing I don't like with PSA is you don't know why they docked you.
Yeah, it could be something on the surface, but in BGS you can get the subgrades.
9, not bad. I will say I would have really liked this in a 10.
Yeah,
and actually value-wise, it's a very good card, but it's for me as a collector myself, it doesn't make or break it for me. Like there's other cards I like better. So
that's fair. I mean, it's Charizard, but let's look at the back real quick. The centering on the back's so good, but like kind of done. I don't know. I feel like that's kind of rough, dude. I mean,
I think that's a hard. I think 9.
That could have been 10 pretty easily. So a little disappointing, not gonna lie.
Yep.
Hopefully that's not how this video goes compared to the other one. I mean, we might learn very quickly that we got lucky last time.
Up next, let's just start by taking a look at the back of this. So the back centering looks good. Now, what I do notice on this one, this edge up here is cut a little different than that edge. But in our last video, there was a card or two that were like that.
Interesting edges.
Yeah. And it scored scored okay. So I think it depends a lot on what card this is going to be here. There's a 10 possibility. It's definitely not flawless, as Cam just almost knocked over all the cards. Let's take a look at what's the card that we're going to be discussing, and it is a base set Chansey.
Ooh, so this is...
So do we want to save this one, or do you want to do this one?
I think we do it still.
Okay, so I'm going to take the card.
Questionable one. This is why I'm like, you want to do the questionable ones first, I guess, maybe?
Yeah, let
me
make sure. Okay. Chansey is actually a holo that is very valuable. And the reason why is it's a very hard card to grade. And which is funny with Pokemon. It's like you have Charizards and cards like that, Pikachus, that are very valuable because of the Pokemon. And then there's cards that are just hard to grade.
Yeah, pretty much right after the Pikachu and Charizard, it's like, what's the next hardest grade? And the reason it's hard to grade is because the light hollow, anything that has a light hollow like that, I guess you can see it like super easily. So if there's the slightest mark, it's completely noticeable.
So here's what I'm seeing here. So the centering left to right looks pretty good. The top to bottom's off. Yeah, but it's, I don't know.
Heavy. I think they're more lenient on body, but
yeah.
And then this is where it's hard to show. I remember it has like a crack in the hollow right there.
Yeah, so
and I can still see it.
So I think this is a 9.
I think it's a 9 as well. And again, this is like considered one of the
hardest. But if it was a 10, it would once again be, you know. So the last one, I was like, I think it could be a 10. It's close. This one, I'm like, I think it's probably a 9, but it could be close.
I think this will be a 9. But this is one of the cards in 10 that's like well over $2,000. So this is a big one. It's base set.
It would make it up for us being sad about that first one.
But I also agree. I think this is a 9.
All right, our second card in. Here we go. Is Mint 9. Yeah, that's pretty much what we thought coming.
It's what I thought, you know, and it makes sense. Like I said, a small crack, bottom's heavy.
And 9s are great, but
nines are great.
It's when you miss it by that much, it's just so unfortunate, the price difference in a 9 versus a 10. So
that's how it always
we already have more 9s in this opening in the last opening.
Sad days right there. And you know, I don't know if we said it or not, but I knew that this pile of cards were more iffy cards.
Honestly, we kind of expect the Chansey a 9, so I'm not too upset by that. The Charizard Vivid Voltage to me hurts a little more in the standpoint of what we expected.
Yeah, the Charizard, I mean, I still look at that and I'm like, I think that's pretty.
Let us know if you agree.
Yeah, the Charizard one, it hurt a little bit. But the Chansey, it's like the same thing as the Hitmonchan. It's kind of what we thought.
Okay, so now we move into our next. So the edges and everything looks pretty good.
Or what?
Oh yeah, what is that?
It's like a mark on the case.
A dust.
Already.
I don't know.
It's kind of annoying, but I hope it's just the case. It's hard to say.
So
I think I know what card this is. In the top left, there's a bit of whitening, and it's more noticeable than normal.
So this card, I think we should maybe save towards the end.
Yeah, because I don't.
The reason why that we're saving this card, you're gonna see some other cards that may be more flashy, but this card, if it did grade a 10, the population is so low that it's well worth. I think what was it, 3,000 the last time we saw it. So it could have changed.
This is by far out of all the cards we set. If you got a 10,
so we're gonna put him down right over here. All right, here we go. Up next. Oh, I think this is...
You know what? And also, I was just thinking this. I have no idea if they do this. I wonder if they go from worst grade to best.
I don't know.
I was just thinking about that.
I know.
Was there Hitmonchan last time for us, the first card?
It could be, but let's not...
I was just thinking about that. Just random thought.
All right, so the back of this one looks more rough, I think, than most of the other cards we've saw. There's a nick right there.
Yeah.
A nick right there.
Very tiny nick.
Off center a little bit here. So I'm not feeling great about the back on this one. I think I know which card. Yes. Okay, so this card is a very, very sought after card, especially in a 10. It's a card that is very hard to get in a 10, it feels like.
Yes. And it was a card that was very hard to get in general. You had to get it through the Pokemon Center website.
The price on this card dropped.
Yeah,
it was nuts.
Insanely high.
Like how much people were spending for this in a PSA 10 was just absolutely insane to me. But to me, this is the front looks good,
and it's kind of what matters more to you personally. The front looks really good, like centering wise.
But I think that back is gonna
because a little bit off centered and 2 white dots, and based off this hard grading in today's video.
Yeah,
I kind of think 9 as well.
All right, here we go. Again, I'm not gonna be depressed if this is a 9 because I kind of expected it would go crazy for a 10. We get Mint 9. Damn.
Yeah, sad, but it's what we expected.
Yep. I mean, it's hard because you're expecting it, you know. I mean, like, it's not as bad, I should say, when you're expecting it, but still, it's just like some of these cards, man, the value of these are so different in a 9 versus a 10.
And the thing, like, this one and that first Charizard we showed, the reason why it hurts more is, like, because because we think it's on the edge of 9 or 10. It's not like the Hitmonchan and Chansey where we're like, oh, it's a for sure 9. These ones are like, it's close.
Yep. Okay, we still got a few more here. All right, so here's the back of this bad boy. Centering to me looks very good. It's slightly, ever so slightly bottom heavy, ever so slightly, but I think it looks pretty good. We're gonna take a look, and there it is. Oh, I missed you, buddy.
Oh, dude, it has been so long.
So what's funny is when I see this card, I'm like, oh, I was so much more hyped about this card when we got it than those other ones that we've even shown, because it is Charizard. It's when we first got back into it. But the price on this has went down so much because there's so many out there.
Yeah, there's, I think, more than like 1,000 or 2,000 PSA 10s. Luckily, it's Charizard, but the price has dropped a lot.
But I think it's a cool card to have in the collection.
Awesome One of my favorite. I've said the rainbow is my favorite.
Yep. I think it's a 10.
I think it's a 10 as well.
We are due for a 10, guys.
Oh, we are due indeed, please.
Manifest a 10. It's been a little rough so far, but hey, things could change right now. Here we go. Charizard VMAX Champions Path. We gotta... Gem in 10!
Okay,
Finally! Okay.
Much needed. Back on track.
Ooh! All right. And that's huge, because if this was
First
a 9, if this was a 9, dude, it wasn't even worth the grade.
Almost, yeah.
So our first 10 does come in. Now, granted, these other cards probably actually, believe it or not, would be more valuable that we've missed on.
If they got 10s.
If they got 10s.
It's true. That's kind of funny how that's changed.
But that's awesome to see. We needed something as a pick-me-up. Hopefully, this can start us as a little streak moving in towards the end of what we have coming here. Hopefully, we can continue. All right, taking a look at our next one here, guys. Centering looks really good on this one. I would argue maybe even better than the last one.
I agree. I feel like it's probably a little bit better than what we just saw.
Looks pretty good.
That's a good sign for the front.
And look at that. Deja vu.
Oh, there he is again.
Deja vu. So now the only thing I am noticing here.
The
bottom's thin.
It's pretty thin. Like... And I would even argue the right's a tiny bit more.
But it's the bottom is more.
Yeah, the bottom is...
So the back looks better.
Show it right here, like just for a reference. Like that bottom is clearly skinnier than this one.
Wait, it also looks like that looks darker. Why does that look darker to me?
What, the Charizard?
Maybe it's just the light I'm looking at.
Yeah, probably light. Although that could happen.
All right, I'm still going to say 10. I'm saying 10 because we both need to have a 10, because if we get a 9,
that's
going to be hell to pay.
And I really do feel confident this will be a 10.
Our second Charizard is... Gem mid 10. Okay. We both get one.
We both get one indeed. You guys know from last video, anytime we get 2 of a card, 2 10s is even better.
I would also like to take this second to shout out one of our lovely viewers and friends, Miss Tony. Tony was someone that pulled one of these cards on stream for us, and we bought it off them, but we gave them a bunch of good stuff to take care of them, and now we both have 10s.
Was Tony the one who bought me the other one?
No, that was Tony did buy you. I think Tony bought you an evolution spot and got the reverse hollow Charizard.
Who was it? And just for another story, the other Charizard we got, it was for my birthday, where someone bought me 4 packs, and just for myself as a birthday gift, awesome. And I got the Charizard.
If I'm correct on what card I think this is, it is Winter Baby. It's a Christmas baby. So we're gonna see. Centering looks good on this.
Yeah, it nearly looks identical.
Pretty close, man. Pretty close. Which definitely makes me think it's the card I'm thinking of. Yep, the Charizard V. From Champions Path, man. It's so good to see these
on there
guys.
Looks really nice now that I'm seeing it. I'm still a rainbow fan myself.
Let me just tell you guys something kind of cool about this one. We actually pulled this in a video you can check out on the channel. We did a Christmas Day special Pokemon opening.
It was actually Christmas Day, and we opened packs.
It's crazy how we pulled this, so go check it out. I'll have it linked in one of the cards. It'll probably be up there, so just click on that. It'll say something about Christmas. I don't know. Go watch it. You can see us when we pulled this. It's looking pretty good to me.
I'm not gonna lie. This is like a no-brainer 10 to me.
All right, I'm also gonna say 10. We've guessed the same on everything so far, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Here we go. Our Charizard V. Can we go 3 for 3 in Champions Path?
What? There's no way, dude. Wait, dude, there's no way, dude. This is gonna be the craziest part. Okay, no, that can't be.
Where in the world do you see a 7?
Something we have said, but this is still insane, is cards like this is when you can't tell surface, and the only reason for a surface would be a gigantic scratch that we can't see.
A 7?
There's no way. Even if there was a scratch like that, why would it drop 3 grades?
What is that? Is that maybe? Centering's good.
You're right, that looks weird, but I feel like that's part of the card.
Wow.
There is no way, dude. What?
Centering back good, dude. What? Maybe someone's out there, you guys have more experience than us, and again, we don't have that much experience yet. I don't see a 7. Here we go. Centering on the back looks pretty good.
The white edge is something I really notice on the top. But I mean, this video's been so rough for us, not gonna lie, where I'm like, I can't really be confident about anything, but the back looks pretty good. Able to get a 10.
Okay, so here's why this card's so valuable, guys. This is Brock first edition trainer card holo from Gym Heroes. Now,
the first edition
it's a very low population card.
I think it was around 40-ish, something like that.
The centering on the front is a little thick on the bottom.
Yeah.
I find it hard to think with how they graded us on everything in this.
You know, it's hard. Also, when I sent this, it's hard to show, but there was like some type of little ink dot under Brock where I'm not sure if that's supposed to be there or not. But I mean, because it's just a little off centering and this has been a rough video and like I want to be realistic, I'm gonna say it's probably a PSA 9.
Yep, me too. Drop a like for good luck. Hopefully we get a 9. Shit.
Yeah, dude.
At this point,
no, dude,
let's hope it's a 9.
I really.
Oh man. All right, here we go.
I'm nervous now. You are
Our
right.
final card of PSA is a Gem Mint 9.
All right, it's what I expected, but again,
Hurts.
it's pretty close. Had this video not been so
hurts.
rough on us, I'm sure some of you who don't know that much, you'll be like, this card looks basically perfect to me. How is it a 9? But it's what I expected.
Oh, dude, that was rough, man.
So this is worth saying because before we did this, I had thought that card would get a 9 and all 3 of these would also get 9s, which they did. I hoped to get 10 like it could. And you hope for 10s every time, but I actually thought they would all be 9s. And I thought both of these would be 10s.
Which they were.
So 6 for 6 there. And then this is the one before the video, I thought it would be a 10 as well. And it's a 7, dude. What? That makes no sense. Absolutely no sense.
Yeah, I mean, I can live with all of these because I would have been shocked if we got them in 10s, but
I know those hurt, but it's like you expected it.
You know what I came into this video hoping? I came into this video hoping one of these would come back at 10.
Right, I thought all our 3 main champions path Charizards.
I thought these were
1. That's
a 7, dude.
No, that's worth saying one last time. Like, what? It's worthless. It is legitimately worthless at a 7 like this.
Wow.
Oh man.
Well, anyway, there you guys have it. Listen, at the end of the day, we did both get a Charizard VMAX PSA 10. Now that's very exciting. The 9s and the other ones, they're not the end of the world. It would have been cool to get a 10.
A lot of people would just like to have the card in general, so let alone a 9, which is the second best thing you can get. So we're not going to complain, but like Brian said, I would have loved to have at least one of those be a 10 because they were the ones that were a toss-up.
Anyway, though, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for the support. As I said earlier, if you haven't already, subscribe because at 500 subs, you got a chance to win a Shining Fates ETB for free. And yeah, let us know in the comments what other types of videos you would like to see. See you guys in the next one. Manifest better PSA grades, please, for our next video. See you guys. Bye.